Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone and welcome in Learn Conversational Arabic with Teacher Dawood. Today is lesson 3. Before we start with our lesson today, I want to say to you that today's lesson guide is for free. So if you want to get it, just contact me on conversationalarabic@live.fr. Now let's get started with our lesson. We saw before how to say I, you for the masculine and you for the feminine. Today we are going to learn how to say he. He in Arabic we say huwa. I repeat, huwa. And huwa means both of he and he is. I mean the conjugation of the verb to be at the simple present. The word for she is hiya. I repeat, hiya. I repeat again, hiya. And hiya means both of she and she is. I mean the conjugation of the verb to be at the simple present. And I remind you that the verb to be at the simple present doesn't exist in Arabic. Yeah, I know, that is Arabic. Today we are going also to learn how to make or to build the feminine. You know, in Arabic there are two genders, masculine and feminine, and in English too. Yes, there are in English with, for example, actor, actress. There are two genders. And in Arabic, to build this feminine gender, we add the ta' al-marbuta. I repeat, ta' marbuta. Don't learn it or keep it in your mind. That it's not so important. And there are two kinds of ta' marbuta. You see, on the left and on the right. When do we use the first and where do we use the second? The first one, we use it after the letters alif, hamza, dal, zal, ra, zay. If you see these letters at the end of the word and you want to build the feminine, so put this this kind of ta' marbuta. Let's have an example. We have tilmid. It means pupil at the masculine. I repeat, tilmid. I repeat again, tilmid. So how do we build the feminine? This word ends in zal, so we'll put the first ta' marbuta and it will be tilmida. I repeat, tilmida. Now for the second kind of ta' marbuta, this is used with all the other letters. So if you don't see the previous letters at the end of the word, so use this kind of ta' marbuta. Let's have an example. We have the word muallim. I repeat, muallim. I repeat again, muallim. Yeah, I know the ain is so hard to pronounce, but no matter if you say muallim with a, not with a, no matter, we will understand you. If you say muallim, I can understand that you mean teacher in the masculine. Muallim, for you the English speakers, you can say muallim. So we have a letter mim at the end of the word and it's not like the previous letters, so we will use the second kind of the ta' marbuta and it will be, as you can see on your screen, and it is pronounced muallima. I repeat, muallima. I repeat again, muallima. And notice that these ta' marbuta are not pronounced. They are here just to make the feminine. Now we will meet our first verb today, and it is the verb to learn, and we will conjugate it also at the simple present. Yes, you grow. So to learn, as you can find it on the dictionary, it is written as you can see it on your screen, and it is pronounced yadrus. And you see the underlined letters are the root, and on this root we will build our conjugation. And what you see on yellow, it's the mark of the conjugation at the third person of the singular, because in Arabic there is not an infinitive. We use the verb at the third person of the singular to make the infinitive. So for ana, which means I, we will conjugate by adding the constant marks. The constant marks are in yellow, so if you want to take any verb in Arabic, put these constant marks and you will conjugate your verb at the simple present for the personal pronoun I, and you add the root and it will be ana ad-darus. I repeat, ana ad-darus. For anta, the same thing, you add the constant marks and you will conjugate it, and here it will be taddarus, anta taddarus, which means you learn for the masculine. For the feminine, we will add suffix and prefix and the constant marks, as you can see, and it will be anti taddarusin, and you will always keep the root as I explained you, and it will be anti taddarusin. For the personal pronoun huwa, which is he, you don't have to conjugate it, because as you can find it on the dictionary, it is conjugate as this person. And finally, for the personal pronoun hiya, which means she, we also add the prefix ta and the constant marks or the vocalization to the root, and so you have conjugate the verb, and it will be hiya taddarus. I repeat, hiya taddarus. I repeat again, hiya taddarus, which means she learns. And congratulations in Arabic, there is one kind of present. There isn't simple present or present continuous, or I don't know of kinds of present. You have one present. Congratulations, it's so easy Arabic. Now let's get started with our dialogue section. Dialogue 1.
يعقوب أنت تلميذ أو معلم؟
أنا محمد، أنا تلميذ. سلام مريم، أنت تلميذة أو معلمة؟
أنا تلميذة. أنت أيضا تلميذ؟
نعم، أنا أيضا تلميذ. أنا أدرس العربية. أنت تدرسين العربية أيضا؟
نعم، أنا أدرس العربية أيضا. أنا من لندن. أنت من لندن أيضا؟
لا، أنا من نيويورك. Now let's explain our dialogue section. First, she told him, يعقوب أنت تلميذ أو معلم؟ يعقوب, it's a name. It's Jacob. So she asked him, Jacob, you are pupil or teacher? And notice that in Arabic there is no indefinite article, so just put the word. For example, in English we say, are you a pupil? In Arabic we don't have the indefinite article, so it's directly anta tilmid, you are pupil, or أو معلم, teacher. And notice that the question had been made by the intonation. The answer was أنا محمد. He answered her, أنا محمد, I'm not Jacob. أنا محمد, أنا تلميذ, I'm pupil. And he said to her, سلام مريم, hello Mary, أنت تلميذة أو معلمة? You are pupil or a teacher? She told him, أنا تلميذة, I'm pupil. And she asked him, أنت أيضا تلميذ? Are you a pupil too? He answered, نعم, أنا أيضا تلميذ, I'm pupil too. And he said to her, أنا أدرس العربية, I learn Arabic. العربية is Arabic. I repeat, العربية is the Arabic language. And he asked her, أنت تدرسين العربية أيضا? You study Arabic also? And the question had been made also here by the intonation. And she asked him, نعم, yes, أنا أدرس العربية أيضا, I learn Arabic too. And she told him, أنا من London, which means I'm from London. London بالعربية, London in English. and she asked him, أنت من لندن أيضا? You are from London too? He told her, لا, which means no. أنا من New York. I'm from New York. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed our lesson. Before we leave each other, I want to remind you that you can get the lesson guide of today for nothing. It's for free. Just contact me on conversational Arabic at live.fr, and if you want to practice this lesson online on Skype with me, it's just for $10. And also you can pay through PayPal and find me on Facebook on Learn Conversational Arabic as it is shown on your screen, and finally on Blogspot at the website shown. Thank you for hearing me teaching you, and I say to you, see you next time. إلى اللقاء.